today is our monthly day, our monthly savings challenge day. And we get to focus on all of our big dreams and goals and aspirations. And then I get to take care of some debt, and then we do some family moves. So we have a hoot and a half doing this. This is one of my, I'm grown. I'm grown folk business days. And so I am excited to get into it. Let's go on and do what we do. How you doing? How you been? What's the 411? I am living the dream. We are nearing the end of the semester at school. Woohoo! Aren't y'all excited? For all of y'all that are going to prom or dealing with your kids that are going to prom or like reliving your prom days. Congratulations. I am envious of y'all. My nephew is going to prom, which is kind of cool. So I'm excited to see what his little adventure looks like in his memories. It's always a fun time. I had a fun time at prom. I don't know about y'all. I went with one of my best friends. And so this little sister girl was not allowed to date. We weren't even trying to test that water. No. So anywho, congratulations to all those that have made it to the end of their senior year with your kiddos, and it's just a fun time. So anywho's, this is my monthly binder. It's full of all my hardware. It's called my hardware binder. You see all my metals, all my glitz and glamour. It's all metal. And so I love this binder, and it makes me feel like I'm regal and important. All right, so my dashboard is from Norelis Budgets. I thought that was absolutely gorgeous, so I got that from her. And we are in it to win it. So this is March's, tracker that I use. So this folder is our monthly family savings folder. And for those that have been around, you know that I take a little money out of our paychecks whenever we get paid. And I take it like old school savings. I don't play with it. I don't do things with it. I honestly just take it from my paycheck and I put it away. Old school savings. I set a goal every month, and I use these to track that goal. So these are from MValentinedesigns on Etsy. She sent these to me, or somebody gave these to me, actually. Someone gifted these to me, and I've never seen them on YouTube, but they are on Etsy. So anyway, so I'm using these as trackers this year to track my monthly family savings, which I do every year. This is like a process I've done, tried and true. This works for us. So April showers bring May flowers, right? That's the saying. So this is the April shower side. I love it. It's shower heads and umbrellas. I love it. And so we are using it to track our goal. So our goal, after Mr. A and I sat, our goal is actually way smaller than normal. We're only doing $200. And it's because we have so many other things that are going on during May, June, July, that we need to start kind of pulling back on our sinking fund savings and where this money goes to, and focus on those specific goals that we have set. So we only have $200 as our goal today, or this month. So that means how many icons? 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 24 icons. And if there's 24 icons, that makes them $8.33 a piece. We're going to round up to $9 a piece and know that we make our goal. If we make $9, then we know we're over our goal, right? So I try not to shortcut myself. So today we have $100 that we're putting in our monthly family savings. So this right here equals 12. Don't get me lying. $1,170. This is $1,170 right here. So we are putting in $100 today into this particular goal setting envelope. So we are putting 150 and 110 and 8 5s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this should be right. Don't get me to lying. So this is 60 and 40. That makes sense. So yeah, that works. Let me just make sure. 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. Yes. $100 going in here. And if you see these gold bills, if you're new here, what up? But this 100 gold 100 bill is actually a manifestation bill. I'm trying to send positive vibes into this envelope, hoping and praying and hoping that this just runneth over somehow, some way, some miraculous way, that this just continues to be bold and full and, full abundant of money. So let's I'm just throwing it all over. Let's color off half of these. So we said there's 24. So we're going to color off 12. Is that right? Don't judge my math, y'all. Don't do it. Don't do it. So anyway, how y'all been? I know I asked you what's the 411, but how y'all been? I haven't done monthly day. We had to skip the last paycheck because we had something come up and I couldn't play with that money. We had to send that straight on to pay a bill. So this one, we're trying to actually play catch up today. So it's kind of bleh, but it's also fun because I'm putting more money than normal into envelopes. So anyway, but I'm going through it. Life is life, and for me, but that's okay because, you know, life and what did my dad told me something the other day and it kind of resonated with me, probably more so than it probably ever would have, just, you know, given circumstances. And he said, what did he say? If you don't feel pain, or feeling pain makes you know that you're alive, right? And it's the fact. You feel pain, you know you're alive. So right now, going through it, that just means I'm going through life and I have the opportunity to live. So I choose to smile through it as opposed to be sad through it. So this challenge right here is CinonaBudget 2025, and she just has two fives repeated across the line. Each line is worth $42, so I'm using this to save for home repair. Inevitably, things pop off in the house that I did not ask for. And I have to pay for it. And if it's not covered by our home warranty, I definitely need to pay for that. And I also need to pay my home warranty, that part too. So I come in here and I usually do a line a week. However, like I said, a paycheck. But like I said, I missed the last paycheck being able to cash stuff in this binder. So we're playing catch up. So today, actually, I'm going to put $84 in this bad boy. It's bold and daring, but it is necessary and warranted, because I know what's coming in the need for this. Like I said, I need to pay my home warranty that just got renewed. So this money is going to go towards that. And then I also need to pay for a couple things around the house with the season changed, and, you know, winter does a deed on the house, and you just gotta be a big girl and pay those bills. So $258 is already in our high yield savings. These are my high yield savings prop bills. And hey, y'all, on Thursday, I have a cash condensing video that's coming out, and I have new prop, like, just, woo, wait for it. They're so cute. They're so cute. Anyway, let me focus. I digress. 84 is what we're putting in here. So how are we paying that? How are we doing that? How are we doing it? I have to stick to my denomination. So 50, 70, 80, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so let's count this and see what we got. So 285 in the bank, and we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 126. So yay! We're making it. We're almost to the 504. And once we finish this, I have another one of these kind of longer term challenges that I found. I think it was a freebie that I found. So we will be doing that next. So we're almost done. 3 weeks or 3 payments into this, and we'll be done. So next up is my challenge from Nori at Norelis Budgets. And this was a freebie, her 2025 challenge that she put out. And I love these icons. I'm here for it. So today we're coloring in 3 icons, 2 from last time, 1 from this time, and I'll make up next pay period, hopefully, God willing. I'll put in a little bit more to make up and get us back on track. Hopefully, if I'm capable of doing that. I'm being all cryptic and whatnot for a reason, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, we are doing the darn thing. I don't know what I want to color on this thing. Okay, we'll do the beetle that way, and let's do yellow on this part. Yay, so pretty. All right, so gotta color the wheels. So that was 2, right? We said then we color 3. Let's color this one orange. Bam. Pretty. All right, so we are doing the darn thing. Thank you, Nori, for helping me save another $60. So we are gonna do 60 like that. Call it good. Good. What happened to Jim Carrey? I haven't seen him in anything lately, unless I'm also not a cool kid anymore, so I don't know what came out in the movie theaters, but I have not seen him like do anything lately. Anyway, so $180 is in our high yield savings account for this challenge, and we have this much in cash, so 20, 40, 60, 81. So we have $280 saved for this one challenge, and this challenge is earmarked for car insurance. So by the time we finish all of this, we'll have saved $1,040. All things remaining constant. So this is a fun challenge. I love coloring, and she's a huge colorer. She loves to color. So I love that she created a challenge for us to color along with her. So next up is my challenge from Nita at the Almost Organized Owl. Do y'all like my spring setup, my little watering can? Do y'all see that? Can you see that off screen? A little watering can. Okay. I digress. So we are in our spring column now officially, and I did not pre-add this. So I have $125 to spend in this guy. So 125. We're gonna minus the 29 and finish up over here the winter column. And we're gonna move into spring. Let's do one scratch off, maybe two, depends on what it is. 25, okay. We can do that. So minus 25. We're at, oh, hold on. So we have 125 to spend, minus 29, minus 25. There we go. 71. Let's keep going. Oh, this is $10. We can do that. $10 minus $10. We're at 61. And then minus 25. Got it. 36. Let's just go on and scratch these. I think we have enough. Oh, another $10. Nice. So we did the scratch offs, which is all of the anxiety off of this column, minus $10. So we're at $26 left to play and color off in the bottom part. So this challenge is from our girl Nita, and she is a phenomenal, phenomenal woman, y'all. I absolutely love her in every way. She's just so, just nice. There's not another word for her than just, she is super nice. So what did I say? We have $26 left. And so there's a 26 right here. So why don't we go on and just do that and call it good. And we'll make more progress down at the bottom here next time. But at least we got our scratch offs done. So this is earmarked for life insurance. And so we're steady putting money away for life insurance. I need a whole lot more than this for the year. I pay by the year. And so, yeah, but this right here definitely helps us get there. So let's put our money in here. So right now we have $391 in the bank, $100 bills, a $100 bill here. And then to boot, we have another 100. I have 100 back here. There we go. 125, 20 and 5. Okay, so now we have 225 and 390 in the bank. So we're making good progress on this one. Hopefully we can finish this early in the year and we can do something else, right? Like we can take this money and do it with something else. Save more is what I'm getting at. All right, so next up is our our Dream Year Challenge. And this Dream Year Challenge is a freebie down below. So if you're interested, come get this and do this with me. It's never too late. So what we're doing is saving $1 a day each day. And then we're adding $1 to that day each month. So January, we started off with $31. February, so it's $1 a day. February was $56, so it's $2 a day. March was $3 a day at $93 for the whole month. And now we're at April. We're saving $4 a day. Whoa, Nelly. So we have $120 to save today. And we are doing the darn thing. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's 100. And then 20 right there. 6 20s. Makes 100. So right now we have $259 in our high yield. And we have $100 already saved here. And then we just added another 120. So now we have $220 in our high yield savings account. And we are doing the darn thing with that, y'all. Yay! So let's color this off. Let's use yellow. And we've colored this whole thing. You see some colors down here, and it's because we're chiseling away at the bigger amounts when we have our second paycheck of the month. So like I just paid all of April, but I have another paycheck ideally coming for April, and then that money I'll chisel away at some of these. So these don't seem so insurmountable. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? So this is a freebie. Go get it. It's pretty darn awesome. Pretty darn awesome. Next up is our saving halvesies. So this envelope is from my girl Renee at Reinventing Renee on YouTube, or the Budget Nerd Co. on Etsy. And I made my own challenge because I thought this was a little bit more daintier for me. And you know I love dainty. And so we are steady saving the half of the month and the full month every month. And so we're on April. So we're going to save $15 today for April. So there's that check mark. And next time we'll come in and we'll pay $30 for the second half of April. So right now we have $45 in our high yield and we have some cash already. We're going to add another $15 to this, and I see now that we didn't pay March, the end of March, so I need to come back in here and pay that guy, because again, I missed it. I missed it last time, but this is important. So this right here is super duper awesome. It's going to life insurance. So this is on my Etsy shop if you're interested. Again, never too late to start, y'all. You can start this any time of the year. So this is actually a really good savings. You don't know you're putting away so much money, and so yeah, try that. Adventure is Calling. This is from my girl Ren at the at Mischief Managed Budgets. And we're doing this kind of the way we do scratch offs. We have 2 cards that we scratched off last time, and I took the IOU, so I knew what I need to bring. So I'm going to pay this today and get another IOU for what I need to bring next time. So this time, let's pay this $110 off. So we are going to do that with 2 50s, a 10. So that's 50, 110. There we go. 110. So let's put that in here. So this is getting added to this. So we have $245 in the bank. This is another one of those 2025 challenges. We're going to save $2,025 if we finish this year, or if we finish this challenge period. So we have 245, 35, 345, hello, 345, 395, 395, 400, oh my gosh, 400, and then for 440, it looks like what we have. If y'all don't judge my math. If that's not right, you don't have to tell me. I know, I already know. So we're done with these cards. We paid this. So that's on that. So that's good. So this is my Ren box, and this has other Ren cards from Mischief Managed Budget in it. And this is our Adventure. Where's Adventure? Is that what it's called? Adventure? No, 2025. That's what I called it. Okay, so we're gonna put these in here as Dunzo. Let's get another card out. And if you're obsessed with Ren's challenges like I am, I created these boxes, and I do sell this box on my Etsy shop. She loved the idea and was really, she has one now too. And she, you know, she comes out with so many cards, and if y'all are like me, I'm buying every single one of them. Every single one of them. So no different. I just opened up a few extra ones that I just bought for Mother's Day and Father's Day. So cute. Okay, so where are we off to? We're off to Melbourne. Is that Australia? My geography stinks to high heaven. So I think Melbourne's in Australia. Is it? I think so. Let's go with it. So 35 and 40. So we have to bring $75 next time to put into our challenge. So our IOU is for $75. So next paycheck, I will bring that and pay this off and scratch again. Okay, so we've already counted this, or attempted to, so there's that. All right, so moving on is our Wizard of Oz challenge. We do have an IOU in here as well. Let me get this book out. All right, so we are in the business of finishing off March. So you see we only scratched a little bit here. So we need to finish it because we're out of March now. And I'll pay the IOU. So this is worth $45. I've paid $20, so I should owe about $25 when I scratch this all off. Let's see. All right, that is correct. That was 24 plus the IOU is 25. So we owe $25 here. So let's go in and pay that off. Yay. So that's done. And this is going to be taken out for the month of March. So I'm going to leave this in here, and I'll separate the IOU with it. And then let me clean off, and we're going to scratch a little for April. All right, so April's up next, and we are going to try and not go over. Let's try not to go over $10. So let's see. 1, 3, 6, right? Oh, please, no. 7, okay. That's 7, and one more, 8, 9. How about we just stop there? I'll put the extra $1 in, but we're gonna stop there. So $10 coming in here for the month of April. And we'll end there. Because I can't guarantee I'll get a 1. And I don't want another IOU. Okay, so that's good. Yay! Okay, so we're on the board for April in Wizard of Oz Challenge. So this is from my friend Melissa at the budget, or sorry, I keep saying budget, at Melissa Renee Co. She has 2 versions of this, the 1 through 5, and then a larger version. I think it's 10s and 25 or something like that. I forgot what it is. We're doing the low budget one. Happy Owl Days is a book that we have from Nita at the Almost Organized Owl. Love her. And we are doing March into Wise Savings. Now this one, we're not keeping up with the calendar. We just happen to be doing this. So this one we're actually rolling a D20, and we are adding these values that she gave as a bonus. So I have a D20 dice that has 20 sides on here. So let's roll for the sun. And we got a 13. And so the sun is $2. So we're going to add $15 in for the sun. So let me write that down before I forget. And let's color off the sun. There we go. And then let's roll for, so we're trying not to go over $45. So let's stay on the $45. Oh my goodness. So the rainbow is, we have to stop already. So the rainbow is 18. We rolled at 18 plus 5 is 23. So that is 38. So that is high. So let's not go over if we don't have to, please and thank you. So we're gonna color in our rainbow. I love this coloring thing. Coloring is my jam, y'all. It is a lost. I'm trying to get something that we haven't done yet. Let's do blues. So that's teal. Bam. And then let's do a dark blue. Or royal blue, actually. Lovely. Okay, so that is 38. Should we chance it? So we're gonna add a bonus of $3, whatever we roll. So what are we at? My math is not, I just can't math today. So 23 plus 15 equals 38. Like we said, minus 45 equals 7. So we can't go over a roll of 4. We got 6. So we're going to do 6. We're just going to end there. So we're just going to pay $6 for this one. We're not going to do the bonus payment on this one because I don't want to go over. I really don't. I want to feel good about this. I don't want to go over. And we already saved a lot of money on this challenge, more than she anticipated we should save. So I'm grateful. So let's color this flower in all nice and pretty and call it good. So I'm so ready for spring, y'all. I'm so ready. I can feel it on the precipice, except I had to wear a parka today to take Miss B to school because it was like we had a freeze warning in April in Texas. Is that not insane? I think that's insane. If that's not clear, I think it's absolutely insane. So $45 what we had. So this is actually 44, right? Yeah, 44. But we're gonna go on and take. We'll do the 44. That's fine. 44. So 44. Let's do it like this. 44. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25, 35, 39. Let's see. I don't even know what I'm doing, y'all. 10, 15, 25, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. $44 coming at you. Lord, I am off today. I don't know why. All right, so let's get this counted up. So now total in our March into savings March into Y savings. That's what it says. That's what it says. And this is earmarked for summer travel. So we actually need to pull this money so I can spend it. So 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4. So $84 so far for this page going to summer travel. So as soon as we're done with it, I'll put it over into summer travel binder. Woo! Okay, we're done with that one. Yay! Next up is our challenge from D Plans and Budgets. I love this guy, and we're steady saving. We did the small number before. She does big numbers and small numbers. This is a freebie on her channel, so you should go get it because it's awesome sauce. So we're going to do the big teardrops now, or raindrops, and we are going to save every time that she does this. It tends to add up to $50. So, and that makes sense because there's 5 in each column and they're worth $5. So that's 10 teardrops or raindrops, which is $50. See, my math does math sometimes. The logic does enter my brain. I don't need a calculator for everything. All right, so we have colored that in, and we're putting $50 in here today. Let's see. I'm gonna be off a little, y'all. All right, it took the 10, and so that makes 50 right there, and we have 25, so 75 total right there. All right, good job, good job. So this one is done, so we're gonna go on and pull this guy and call it good. Yay! There we go, perfect. All right, so that one is complete. So now we're on to April. In April in here, we have a lot going on. So we're just gonna actually just pay off $10 today. And we're gonna do each one of these as 5. So that's gonna be $10 coming in here. Bam. So that should be good. If I'm off on my cash, just ignore me because I'm just pulling stuff left, right, and center. So next one up, we have the cutest year-long savings challenge. And we have an IOU for $7. So what is that? The total of this is 60, and we've saved 25. So let's see. What is 60 minus 25 is 35. Don't judge me, y'all. So we should have about $35 left to scratch here, or a little more, less than that because we owe 7. So we're going to go on and scratch all of these off. Yay! And so total, there we go. So this is 10, 28. So 28 plus 7 is 35. We're working. Our math is working. So $35 coming in here. Yay. So 20, 35. And that finishes out this month's challenge. So we will be putting that in the Dunzo column. Yay. And then we will also hit up April's. Let's see what we can do on April's. So that one is good. So on April's, we have, let's try and get to $20. So 7, so we don't have an IOU anymore. Ooh, 17. I need a 3, y'all. Where's the 3? Where's the 3? Right here? Nope, it was not. So we're $5 over. So I'm going to put the 20 and take the IOU because I don't have enough cash to go play with. And I've already spent more than I should have. So $5 is what we're putting in here. $5 now as an IOU with a $20 bill. Yay! So we have April on the board. We're caught up now. That makes me very excited because I was feeling like we were behind. So that one works. Next up, we have this April challenge. And so this is from this one and then this one. This one is from Allie Bear, and it's the monthly savings, but you're saving the alphabet letters in the position of the months. So this is April, so you're playing A, 1 for A, 6, P is in this position 16 in the alphabet, R is in 18, 9 is I, and L is 12. So we're going to pay A, P, and R today. And we are going to go on and pay 14, 15, 20, 35. So let's go on and pay $35 off on this one. And let's just take it the normal way. Let's not complicate things. So this is March's money, and we need to finish paying March. We have not done that. So let's see. We're going to have to pay that next time. So we paid that. So we still owe $13 in March. So we're just going to combine this because we'll finish it together anyway. So don't worry about it. But we'll come back and play 9, 12, and 13 next paycheck. And we'll make this all good. So that is a fun challenge from Allie Bear. Next up is my challenge from Budgeting Introvert. This is actually a book of hers, and I'm playing it through this, but I'm keeping the cash in here because I'm pulling it every month. So we are on March. We need to finish up March. So every one of the, if you get this book, each one of these are envelopes you can stuff, which is awesome. Char at the Budging Introvert is about the best bookmaker I've seen when it comes to creating like fun challenges like this. It's amazing. I actually love. I have several of her books now. And she just gifted me one, which an actual savings challenge book. And so I'm definitely going to kick that into gear sooner than later. So we're going to finish up March today. So today we are paying $85 into this guy. So let's take the 50, that's 70, 80, and 5. So now we finished this challenge and we have 100, 20, 40, 50, 60. We did it. All right, so we're going to consider this good, and I am going to keep this in here so I don't forget because I don't have anything to attach it to. So we have done this one. Let me mark it off to say that we've done it. So we've finished March. So next paycheck, we come in here and we will pay April. We'll pay this one, and that's 180 savings. How vibrant is that? It's so fun. I love it. All right, so we are done with our binder portion of today. Now let's get into some of our savings challenge binders. All right, so these are two of my binders that I sell on my Etsy shop. I absolutely love these guys. Love them. So let's do this one first, a Panda Seasons. So the way that I set this up, and this came in my mystery box if you missed that at Christmas time, I have, or holiday time, I should say. I have this challenge that has 4 sections: winter, spring, summer, fall. And each one of them is worth $200. I personally put them on different sinking funds. So winter we finished, that's the X, and that went to spring break. Hello Spring, we're on the way to finishing, and that's going to summer travel. Hello Summer is going to fall break, and then Hello Fall is going to next year's travel. So that's pretty darn exciting. So let's see, winter's done, fully funded. That's my fully funded slip right there. Isn't that cool? And then this one is what we're on, and we're steady saving for it. So let's see, we're going to pay into this $25 today. We won't finish it today. We'll finish it next time. So $25 coming in here. So let's give it that 25. Yay. And so that one, let's add it to the money. So right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 150, 162. And the 38 will put us at the 200. Yay! So we are getting close to finishing spring. And I love my pandas. They're so pretty. I love these images. So anywho, that's donezo. Yay! And then the next one that we're doing is my Panda Dreams Challenge. So I absolutely love this one too. We've done this a couple of times now. This one's earmarked for car insurance. So I earmarked, give everything a purpose, y'all. Don't forget to do that. If you buy this from me in my Etsy shop, you get the zip up binder, you get the envelopes, the actual envelopes with the inserts, and the inserts in here, obviously. You get this charm with it, or a panda charm with it, like that looks like this. But these two were gifts to me, so I am not giving those away. So that's awesome. But you get all of that with when you buy it. So we finished section 1, we finished section 2. We're on section 3 now. And we are going to pay into this one today just $20 to get us started. So $20 going in there. Go in there. There we go. Awesome sauce. Let's X this out. So when I finished this the last time, I had it colored, but I thought it was pretty with a different color, so I didn't erase it. So we're just Xing over it. Bam. So I'm going to put this on the other side of the money so it doesn't ruin my envelope. But we are donezo with this. Easy peasy. Stuff it, zip it up, forget about it. So how stinking cute is that? Yay! And it has one on the back. A little panda. So cute. Anyway, so that one is done. So you can get both of these on my Etsy shop right now. And you have a choice of color on this. You don't have to choose green. I think I have a pink and a purple and a blue and like a holographic one. It's all pretty. Oh, pretty. All right, so we're done with that. Next up is our Dream a Little Dream box. And we are busy saving for this guy. And this is available on my Etsy shop. It's part of a 3-part series I did last year, and all 3 of them are still out there. The way that this works is this is meant to kind of help you achieve those long-term dreams over, you know, if it's something that keeps happening over and over again, you just aspire to have something or do something. This helps you get there over slow and steady, you know, wins the race type of approach. So this is March, and there's 24 25s on each one, so $100 each month you're just putting away. You kind of cash stuff it, and you forget about it when you put it back in here. So we're going to go on and finish up these last ones to get us caught up to April, and then in April we'll figure out how we're going to cash stuff that. So we are coloring off that successfully. So let's do $75 in here. Let's see, 20, 40, 60, 70. We don't, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We made it work somehow, some way. So that works out perfectly. Perfect. All right, so let's put this in here. We kind of cash stuff it and forget about it. We're done with March, so I put it in the back, and now we're on to April next time. Yay! All right, guys, this is the Disney cruise box. Is this not stinking cute? So this right here, we have switched from our normal thing because I'm steady saving for Disney. So I'm actually going to take the cash that we've already saved for that and put it in here. But, and I have it still all organized and ready to go. I will do that. But in the meantime, I am taking these cards and stuffing these as well. So the cool thing about these is the Disney Mickey Mouse head on the back. Is that not stinking cute? So I do have a few left of these on my Etsy shop. If you're interested, come get it. This works similar to the other one that we did. It's abbreviated, limited edition. And so this one, you can save the denominations of 10, 20, 50, or 100. So we're steady saving 100 still. I've just shifted the purpose of that box to this box. And so I think we're on number 15, if I'm not mistaken. So let me see if I can find 15. Here it is, 15. So I'm just gonna put that back in there. So we're on 15. So let's cash stuff this one, and I will finish cash or put the other ones back in. So here's a crisp $100 that unfortunately I'm gonna bend. And we're gonna put it in here and call it good. Yay! So there's 100 to kick us off. That is stinking amazing. I love this guy. So this is definitely gonna go to our cruise. Like I said, I had no idea about, this is so out of order, y'all. I'm gonna have to, oh, I just pulled it out. I'm just gonna put it right there. I had no idea how much excursions and stuff were gonna cost. And so we are steady saving for the excursions and the cost of the actual cruise tickets for the 3 of us. So this is gonna help tremendously. So I'm gonna focus on this more than just our monthly, but this is what we usually do on our monthly day, but now it's our cruise box. Yay! So come get yourself one. You get a mini permanent marker as well to color off. I didn't color off the dashboard, did I? So you can use any permanent marker you'd like, and we just colored off 15. So there we go. And we are good. Yay! So those are trackers. You can just get the trackers. You can get the trackers envelope, or you can get all 3, the trackers, the envelope, and the cruise box. Yay! All right, so that one is done. Yay! Okay, I'm stop yaying. So we have $22 left here. And we have an IOU, so why not we pay that IOU? We have a $5 IOU on here, so we're gonna go on and try and mitigate that IOU by putting some moolah in here. And right now we have $20 going to April, and we had a $5 IOU, so ooh. All right, guys, I made some change from that one. So now we have $20 in smaller denominations, and we're gonna put 5 of those dollars in here and call it good. So no longer have an IOU. Yay! All right, and then we had this one that we had an IOU, and I didn't actually write it in there because I forgot. So this $13, we need to pay that for the rest of March. So let's go on and put that in here. So that's 15. We're just gonna overpay because, you know, taxes. So we are gonna go on and call this one good. And we will just leave that in there together. It doesn't matter. We're gonna take it out all the same time. So it's okay. So March is done. So we're gonna pay off April, and then both March and April we'll take out of there next time. Yay, so we still have $2 left. Where are we gonna put that guy? Let's put it in Owl Days because we didn't pay our bonus. And so there we go. It's going to go in Happy Owl Days. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so we have officially finished off our monthly savings challenge day. What a hoot and a half. We're able to save so much. And I absolutely love this day because I know that we're doing what it takes to make our life work a little bit at a time. So I am grateful for each and every one of y'all for sticking with me, sticking through this, helping me stay accountable and motivated and smiling through it all. So let me know how you tackle your big girl pants items because I am always willing to learn and evolve. So if you're tackling your big items a different way, I'd be interested to know. So leave a comment down below. I'd like to engage with you. Otherwise, y'all, I'm going to go on and leave you and I'm going to say be blessed, be kind. Be the reason someone smiles today. And my friends, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.